said just trust me, Jesus, I'm trusting you. He said just love me, son, I love you. So pretty much with the last couple months, I've been facing a lot of difficulties and mountains in my life, as most people do. And what pretty much just inspired the lyrics was just how you can face those mountains with your faith, and then, when you come to a new one after you've overcame them, look back and reflect on what you've gone through with that, so that you can, take on new challenges in your life with the right mindset, rather than thinking that you're not going to be able to overcome anything in your life.
So what did this project mean to you, just that you finally have a recorded piece of the song that's been in your heart for so long?
It's been pretty surreal, the whole process with recording. I'm novice with recording and stuff. I really don't know much at all. So to be among people that have been in the industry for a while and understand a lot of this stuff was pretty surreal.
How did you fall in love with music? Where did it first start with you?
My brother was pretty into music growing up, and I shared a room with him. So, I was always exposed to him listening to all different kinds of music, mostly anything from Relient K to Coldplay to all that kind of stuff that was just so influential to him. And, he started playing guitar, and I was so much exposed to it that one day I just started picking his up and playing and messing around, and that was almost 5 years ago. And now, as a, sophomore, junior in college, it's kind of grown to just obsession with music and progressing as a player in all aspects of that.
So what does it mean to you to continue on your music career and just become a better musician and stuff like that?
Well, I'm not going professionally into music, so it's kind of just been a really big passion of mine. But it's pretty just I've always had this idea that if you pursue your passion, doors will open, and obviously something did open for me, and I've been given an incredible opportunity to record a song and have it put out there, which is just insane to me. And I'm keeping the same mindset. If I keep keeping it as a passion, and some doors will open down the road, hopefully, as well.
And then what does it mean to you that just through your process here at Liberty that you got connected with friends and stuff, and you actually have a music video now? Yeah,
it was pretty. I knew when I transferred to Liberty, so when I knew I was coming here, I was there's going to be a lot of musicians and a lot of people that if I think that I understand music production and video production, there's going to be guys that are way beyond what I understand, which is something that I kind of understood going transferring to Liberty, but being exposed to it was just so crazy to think I would be able to be in a studio and be in a music video with 6 different cameras around me with all this pre-production and post-production, which is just insane to think about. I would never imagine that I would be in this position ever.
Gotcha. So if the opportunity arises, are you going to do it again?
Yeah, if the timing works out, if it's going to be edifying to my life and edifying to others, absolutely.
You were just talking about just some of your hills and valleys. How will this song help you through later on?
Well, it's mainly just about when you're facing mountains, when you're facing troubles and trials in your life, you could always look back and see how you got through them in the past. And for me personally, that's been my faith. That's been my faith in Jesus, And it literally says in the song, if I forget about that stuff, I count it as lost. It's nothing to me if I everything that I've been through. And just having that as a forefront, as a foundation, foundings are in you. That's the way that I go through my trials and tribulations in my life. And I think that's the way that if you claim to have Jesus in your heart, the way that you should go through those.
Yeah, it seems like this song really means a lot to you, just how you just remember Christ and almost like a communion, just that remembrance of what God's done for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Thank you. My foundings are in you.